This episode was mess personified. However, that's what we're here to see and that's what we're here to talk about. So let's get into our review for Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let's get into it. And what's good, you guys? It's be your boy Scotty by Nation TV, and we're here for a brand new review of Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 4, Episode 2, okay? Now, before we get into Love and Marriage Huntsville's, not reunion, but their brand new episode, let's get into what we got coming up next this week, okay, on Scotty by Nature TV. Let me see if I could find the thumbnail, because I really like to have the thumbnails up and stuff like that when I'm talking about what I'm doing. Yes, indeed. We got it. We got it. We got it. Well, not necessarily. This ain't the right one, but we got it though. We still got it though. We still got it. Let me let that thing marinate. Okay. Be on the lookout Monday for the Bad Boys Los Angeles recap featuring myself and Jamar84 and Maddie Rants at 8/7 Central. The three of us will be coming together to talk about Bad Boys Los Angeles. You know, the new episode come out later on today. And yes, we're gonna be talking about it on Monday. So be on the lookout for that. As well as my Chasing Atlanta review. I'm kind of thinking about whether or not I want to do episodes 1 and 2 on the same video because with all these new shows coming out and all these different panels and all of these gossip videos I got to do, it seems like my Chasing Atlanta video is kind of falling to the wayside, and I don't want it to fall to the wayside. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to wait till I get off today and then record it and put it out, and then just put out my Candy in the Gang video out on Monday morning and keep it moving that way, because you know I got to get a better structure on the schedule because there's been a lot going on. I've been filming a whole lot. So yes, be on the lookout for the Bad Boys Los Angeles review. And if you have not watched Saturday's episode of Bad Boys Night Out, be sure to tune in because we had a good time. It was a very short show because of the fact that Love and Marriage Huntsville is back on, and me and Terrence both have reviews to do. We cut it short to like an hour, and we had a good time within that 1 hour. So make sure y'all tune in to the new episode of Boys Night Out. Now, without any further ado, let's get into the Love and Marriage Huntsville review, okay? So we're going to open this thing up with Destiny and Martell. Now, Martell, with his fine self, fine toxic self, he's laying in a bathtub and he's taking a bunch of pictures and he's doing a product, showing off his body, basically doing something for Valentine's Day. And I feel like this, if Melody can get her non-singing ass up there and release all these songs and have all her songs go number one, Martell can use the best thing that he got going for him, and that's his body. So if he want to sell his body on a calendar, sell his body on a postcard or whatever, and have people purchase it, let him do it, child. That's the only thing he can do right is show off his body. Or better yet, be a fitness trainer, do something. You know, you can do something. Like Melody is the only one on this show that's not only Melody, but Melody and Marceau and Tisha, they are really the only ones that's really doing something with the platform. Like Melody got this singing career. Marceau got Black in different locations. It's a good idea. So just go ahead and do what you got to do. So Destiny arrives and she talks to Martell. And she basically tells Martell about her issues that she got going on with Mel. Now, she said that Mel overheard her conversation with Letitia when they were all in Los Angeles for the reunion. She was listening in on their conversation or whatever. And it's they ended up having brunch together later on and they discussed the issues. And, Destiny was like, well, Melody told me that it wasn't that I was talking bad about her and then I was talking shit about her. It was just the fact that I was speaking to her enemy, which is Letitia. I have an issue with this conversation. I feel like Destiny should not be talking to Martell of all people about Melody. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I've been pretty much team Destiny when it comes down to Melody because I do feel like Melody has treated Destiny a certain type of way. I'm not going to lie to you. And I still feel that way. But in this particular instance, I feel like Martell should be the last person you discuss your issues with Mel with. Why are you even talking to Martell about Mel? You already know that they got a lot of turmoil going on. You know that they have a lot of issues going on. And you know that any negative thing that you can say about Melody, he's going to take that shit and he's going to run with it. So my thing about this is, why are you even talking to him about anything dealing with Mel? which could be the reason why Mel don't want to fuck with you, because you sitting up here running your mouth to Martell about Mel when he's gonna sit up here and jump on any negative thing that you got to say about her. And that's just the fucking truth. Anything you say, she's gonna jump on it. He's gonna jump on it regardless of what it is. Whether you were wrong and Melody was right, he gonna automatically take the opposing party side, which is your side. Because like I said, I do feel like Melody probably added some herbs and spices to their story, because it doesn't even match up with your story. Because to me, it looks like in your mind, you and Melody have gotten past the issues that y'all discussed. You know, y'all got past whatever happened in Los Angeles, y'all got past it in your mind. But in Melody's mind, when she's talking to other people, y'all ain't got over shit. And that's that Phaedra Park shit that I don't like. You say one thing in front of somebody's face, and then you turn around and say something else behind somebody's back. But not only that, Destiny, it's not, like I said, Melody ain't perfect, but neither are you. And you definitely showing that you ain't perfect, because you sitting over here talking to her ex-husband, the main person that can't stand her ass, about her. That's the last person you should be talking to about your issues with Melody. If you got a problem with Melody, you talk about that with somebody else that really matters. Don't talk about that shit with Martell. It ain't nobody else on the show you can talk to about this. You can talk to Kimmy about it. Like, you could talk to somebody about your issues with Melody. You ain't got to go to Martell and talk about it. I get it. That's your friend. That was your friend before you even knew who Melody was. I understand that. But for me, I'm not going to go to anybody. If I got an issue with my friend, say for instance, Jamar. If I got an issue with Jamar and I go to somebody, even though I'm friends with that person, but Jamar don't like them though, but I'm friends with that person, why would I go to that person and talk to them about my issues with Jamar if I really want the friendship to work out and if I really want to make things right between me and Jamar? Why would I go to the person that can't stand him the most? Regardless of the fact that that's my friend too, and I should be able to talk to my friend about whatever the hell I want to. The fact of the matter is, that's my friend, but my friend don't like Jamar, so let me go to somebody else who's less biased. That's how I feel about it. So Melody kind of lost me with that whole conversation talking to Martell about it, because at the end of the day, he loving every second of it, because he probably feel like, I tried to tell y'all about me. I think he even said that. I tried to tell you about Mel. I tried to tell you she really don't see you as no friend. She really don't fuck with you like that. So I tried to tell you about that, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I see it. That's how I feel about it, child. And that's it. That's really it, to be honest. That's how I feel. So yeah, Destiny lost me on that. I don't know how she could think that that would be okay at all to do, because that ain't okay to do, if you hear what I'm saying. It ain't okay to do, but at the end of the day, she did it, and it is what it is, honey. It is what it is, child. It definitely is what it is, honey. Listen, she mad at Melody, and she decided to go to Martell, of all people, to air her grievances with Melody. No, Destiny, you lost me with that one. That ain't cool. I don't like that. Don't be fucking talking to Martell about her. The fuck you look like talking to him about her anyway, knowing their issues. The fuck? So we get into Melody, and she's meet up with her ghetto friend Stormy. She ghetto and country all at the same time. They're going up in here. They had this friendship because of some shit that Stormy did in support of Melody, and they've been friends for a while now. And she feels like Stormy has been a very good friend to her over the last few months, because she feels like ain't nobody really been no good friends to her in a while now. So the first thing that Stormy asked after they talked business was, "How did you forget giving fellatio? How did you forget doing it?" And that's the question that I got, because if I suck somebody off, I ain't gonna never forget that. If I ate a nigga ass, I ain't gonna never forget that. So my thing about that is, how can you forget that? It's either you feel like people are gonna foresee it as cheating and you don't want to look a certain type of way, or you just lying just to be lying. Because ain't no way in hell you forgot that you gave somebody fellatio, or you forgot that somebody went down on you. You will remember some shit like that, unless it wasn't good. So tell me, was it good or not? That's what I'm trying to figure out, because that was a good question to ask. How could you forget about some fellatio shit? That ain't nothing you really forget about. I'm just being real, but okay, girl. So then Melody starts telling Stormy about her slumber party. And Stormy asked, she was like, "Yeah, sure. Yeah, girl, I'll go, girl. I'll go, girl. I'll go." So then Stormy was like, "Well, who all gonna be there? Who all gonna be there?" And so she was like, "Oh, my girlfriends, but yeah, my girl Tiffany's gonna be there, and then Stormy starts saying her grievances on Tiffany. She don't trust Tiffany. She don't really like how she came into the group last year and all of this other stuff. So she ain't really seeing it for Tiffany. But ain't nobody really seeing it for Tiffany. The only person that's seeing it for Tiffany is Mel stupid ass. That's the only person that's seeing it for Tiffany because she can see Tiffany rob a bank and she'll still defend her, even though she knew that she robbed the bank. She'll still act like she didn't see her rob that damn bank, even though she saw with her own two eyes. Well, Tiffany ain't like that. Tiffany would never rob a bank. Bitch, girl, please. You will see that girl rob a bank or rob a damn Dollar Tree and you will still let her make it. That's the type of time you be on when it come down to Tiffany Melody. And that's one of the reasons that's part of the reason why I started looking at you differently because of the way you acted when Tiffany came around. I was all on your side when I first started watching this show, the second season. But then I started looking back at the first season and then I saw how you acted last season and stuff like that. So it's just like whatever. But you know, the Melody hoes, your fans, they're gonna be upset because I called everybody out on this shit. They're gonna ignore the fact that I just called Destiny out on her shit, on her fuck shit just now. But because I'm giving you a little bit of smoke, they're gonna get mad. But they'll be alright. The Melody hoes will be alright, child. But Melody starts talking about her issues with Letitia and Destiny. And she tells Stormy that she overheard Letitia and Destiny talking shit about her um at the reunion or whatever. And she said that she felt like, so Stormy was like, well, what did Destiny say? It was a whole lot of negative things. It was a whole lot of stupid shit. It was a whole lot of, but that's not, this is why I feel like Melody ain't telling the full story because, and like I said in another scene, Destiny felt like they talked about the issues and Melody was like, well, it's not that she was talking shit about me. It's the fact that she was talking to my enemy about me. Like, she didn't say anything. You didn't say anything negative, but now that she's standing in front of Storm and she's saying that it was some negative shit. She wouldn't even go into what was said. So I feel like by her not going into what was really said or not even giving any type of context as to what was said, she's just going to leave it at it was negative. She's doing that Scorpio shit where I'm finna make somebody look bad. I'm finna sit up here and make this narrative about somebody and I'm gonna make them look like shit. That's what she doing, and I ain't with it. I'm sorry, but I'm not. And I could be wrong about it, but that's just the way I see it. I feel like when Stormy asked you what was said, you could have at least told her what was said or given her some type of context about it, but you couldn't do that because you had to sit up here and make her look bad. So, Stormy got her reservations about Tiffany, like I told you already. She already got her reservations. She don't know if she could trust her. She feel like Tiffany came on way too strong, which she did come on way too strong, and she don't know how to take her. So, Tiffany is not the type of person that she would normally have around her. You know what I'm saying? But it's like she'll try to give her a chance, but if it goes left, it's just going to go left and it ain't going to be nothing that she could do about it. So it's like on one hand, I really, really want to like Stormy. I want to like her. She seemed like the type of girl that I would want to talk to. But then again, I just don't know what to say. I don't know how to feel about Stormy. I don't know. Do I feel like she's coming in just a tad bit strong? I do, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong. That's all I'm going to say about that, though. But at least Melody got somebody on the show that she considers a friend. It looked like, but at the same time, it looked like Melody bringing Stormy on the show to be her mouthpiece. That's how I feel. So Letitia, Marceau, and Dottie Peoples was sitting there talking. And they were talking about Dottie Peoples getting a food truck. Now, she didn't got her license. She got everything she needed to get. Now, she waiting on the rest of it. And Marcel, well, what are you waiting on? And then Letitia said, well, because we're funding her food truck. We're buying the food truck. And it looks like Marcel was surprised about it. It looked like he did not agree with trying to buy anybody's food truck. That's what it seemed like to me. But it is what it is, though. It is what it is, though. It seemed like he wasn't even thinking about buying nobody's food truck, but looking back at the flashback, he did say, "Well, if you can give me something, then we could see what we could do about it." And it's not that I want Miss Wanda to get her own money so she can stop asking us for money, but is she really gonna do what she's supposed to do? So then Dottie Peoples calls out Marceau for posting that picture of all the guys in Atlanta. He was like, what is the big deal? It was just a picture of us having a guys trip. We all hanging out doing our thug thizzle. You know what I'm saying? That's all we doing. So then it's kind of like, no, but you knew what you was doing. You were throwing Maurice under the bus. It's the fact that Marceau don't think that he threw Maurice under the bus by posting that damn picture. You pretty much did that to throw the suspicions off of you and throw them off on Maurice, because we already know what Martell has done, and people have been speaking about some shit that you've allegedly done, which will be in a video soon. I saw the original Straight No Chaser, and y'all know I got to cover that story too and give my opinion on it. Y'all already know that's coming, right? Of course it's coming. Okay. So yeah, he don't think nothing wrong with that. But I feel like it's something wrong with that. But at the same time, it's all Maurice's fault because he the one who decided to lie about being around the girl. He knew he was around, so what the fuck is he lying for? Anyway, that's how I feel about it. So then, she asked Marceau, did he ever have an apartment with Martell? My thing is, what the hell they getting apartments together for? Is it so they can bring their bitches to the house, so they can fuck them on the side in that apartment right there, and then sit them on home and then go back home to their wives? Like, is that what this is? Like, this is where they take their side chicks to? And Marceau really didn't give a straight answer. He didn't even answer the question. And I feel like Tisha just sitting up there looking dumbfounded, like, girl, do you not see this? This nigga ain't answering no questions. So it's obvious that he's done something. It's something going on with Marceau. And I feel like he can really manipulate the situation. And Miss Wanda see what's going on, but she gonna stick by. But my thing with Miss Wanda is this right here. Dottie Peoples. Come to the light, because I know you watching. Because you say you watch me all the time. I know you watching, Dottie. So let me say this to you. You be questioning Marceau about so much shit. You do. But at the same time, you want to bust him. But I'm pretty sure that if push came to shove, your ass would tell Tisha to stay with him, because that's what you do. You tell, just like you told Mel to get back with Martell, you will push a person back into a toxic ass relationship just because they can have a piece of a man. And that's just really what it is. But I feel like Tisha is way too beautiful and book smart to be dealing with the shit that she be dealing with. That's how I feel. But to each his own. If she want to deal with it and look like a fucking fool and look like she dumb as hell, she can go ahead and do that, because it ain't got a damn thing to do with me. Period. Point blank. Okay. So then we get into Kimmy, Maurice, and Jalen. Okay. So then, they don't knock on the door. They just walk through the door. And then Jalen was like, okay, I'm sorry, baby. Put on your clothes. My mama here. And then Kimmy looking around like, are you serious? That's what happens when you don't knock on a grown man's door. You don't know what you're going to see in that house. Okay. So then Jalen said, well, I was on Instagram and this picture was posted that Marceau posted. And I was going down the comments and I was reading all the comments and seeing what everybody was saying. And it looks like, they was saying that it was making me wonder, did Maurice really cheat on my mama? And I'm like, oop, it's that conversation. He want to know that you cheat on his mama. Boys don't play about their mamas now, and I'm one of them. I've always been a mama's boy. Can't nobody fuck with my mama, period. Nobody. I would cross the ocean for my mama. I was gonna bring her the moon. I'm her hero, her strength, anything she need. I would be the sun of her sky and light the way all time. For her, I will. I do not play about my mama. Tracy, I don't play about her, period. Okay? I don't play no games. Period. All right? I do not play no games when it comes down to my mama. So I get where Jalen is coming from. And of course, Kimmy was like, Jalen was like, because if there was anything going on, I would have realized that you hadn't been to the house, and mama would have been like, well, he had to leave for a little while, and they all started laughing. But Kimmy was like, well, don't think that I didn't ask him, and then they started laughing. But I think that Kimmy knows. I think that Kimmy feels like he did something, but because it was before they got married, she's gonna leave it alone. That's what I think. So it's time for Melody's slumber party. And then Kimmy arrives, Stormy arrives, like all these girls arrived, and the next thing you know, Letitia's cousin Kiki come to the party. And I had the same question as Kimmy. You don't invite Letitia, but you invite her damn cousin. Her first cousin at that. That's what I be talking about. That's some messy ass shit. She know what she doing. She know what she doing. She know what she doing. Melody be knowing what she doing, but y'all sit there and y'all let that shit ride because y'all love her so much and because we all sympathize with what happened to her. I see it. That's some foul ass shit to me. You don't invite Tisha, which is understood, but you're gonna invite her cousin. Okay. So then Stormy started asking Kimmy questions about the post, and then Kiki also asked her questions, and then Kimmy was like, "Oh my God, all these questions, but these are the questions. These are the things that people want to know. These are the things that people want to know. So I can't really be mad about it. People want to know. It's all over the place. So I got to answer to the questions. I got to." And I'm glad that she got that spirit about her because I'm pretty sure she tired of being asked these questions about this man and whatever the hell he was doing. I know she tired of being asked that, but it's out there. So she answered the question. And Melody feels like that was some bullshit about Marceau posting that picture. And Stormy was like, there have been people talking about Marceau for a long time saying that he was cheating. But nobody ever heard that about Maurice. So that did come across very far-fetched that anybody would say anything like that about Maurice. Like people been saying that about Marceau. So what I'm getting from this conversation is the streets of Huntsville been talking about Marceau and his cheating. People been saying he got bitches on the side. People been saying that. But then when we brought Maurice into it, it just seemed like, okay, I'm finna post this picture, throw my brother under the bus because he got this perfect image, but everybody talking about me and mine and what I got going on. So let me bring Maurice down to the gutter with me and post this picture and have everybody asking him questions so I can take the light up off of me. That's what Melody and Stormy feel like he was doing. And it ain't too far-fetched. It ain't too far-fetched because Marceau is that type of dude. I feel like he would throw somebody under the bus to keep his own secrets. I do feel that way. You see how he didn't answer that question that Miss Wanda had about Martell and him having an apartment together? I definitely believe that they had one. And because where did Miss Wanda get it from? Somebody told us. Somebody know about it. That's how I feel about it, child. So then Melody says that she just feels like ain't nobody saying that you ain't gotta fuck with Marceau at all. No one is saying that. But what we're saying is just keep your eyes open. Because that's some messy shit, that's some foul ass shit, that's some shit that I could never do to somebody else that's my family. You know what I mean? So people can be foul and shady as fuck. So keep your eyes open, okay? So then Melody starts talking about her issues with Letitia, which I didn't like that because the girl cousin sitting right there. And I get that this is Melody's house. I already know that's going to be the next thing y'all say. That's her house. She can say whatever she want to say, her house. I don't give a fuck about that being her house. It's all about the principle of the matter. Why are you talking about her in front of her cousin? And why are you talking about Tisha anyway when this is supposed to be something relaxing? If y'all, just like Kimmy said, if y'all was going to talk about Tisha, you might as well invite her to the house. You know what I mean? So Melody starts talking about her issues with Tisha and how she felt like Tisha, her and Tisha was in a better place. But then we get to the reunion, they're not in a better place. And she's up here saying that, I tried to ruin her marriage and all this other stuff. And Stormy was like, well, Melody, you never tried to ruin her marriage. And she said, I know I never tried to ruin her marriage. I never tried to do that to her, ever tried to do that to her. And then Melody said, well, what, Kiki, you her cousin, so what do you know about the situation? Why would you ask that of Kiki? And Kiki, why would you even talk to them about your cousin? Why are you even at the party? And how well do you know Melody? And how well does Melody know you for her to have you at her fucking party? Messy. Just messy as hell. And you gonna sit up here and talk. Well, Letitia had her moments with Maurice where she had to question him. That ain't none of their business. Why you talk to this is that was messy. And I just felt like that was some bullshit on Melody part. Number one, you invited Kiki to be messy. I don't care what nobody say. You invited her to be messy. And then you turn around and you start talking about the girl in front of Kiki. And then you bring Kiki into the conversation, asking her, well, what do you know about what's going on with Letitia and Marceau? What does she have to say about the rumors and everything like that? Why do you feel like that's appropriate and why do you feel like that's okay? And Kiki, why do you think it's okay for you to be sitting around talking about your cousin to her enemy? Since Melody said Letitia is her enemy, why are you sitting up here talking about your cousin to her enemy? That don't make no sense to me. That's some bullshit. But okay. So then Tiffany confronts Kimmy about her saying that she got fired. And Tiffany said, well, I did not get fired. I left the chambers. I left it on my own. I went out and got a job that was paying me better, and I was doing this and I was doing that. And so I never got fired. And Kimmy was like, "Well, I'm just telling you. They asked me, did we know anything about you?" And that's what we all heard. We heard that you got fired from the chambers. And then, they agreed to just move forward and not really bring up anything else from the past and things of that nature. But then Stormy comes into the conversation and now she wants to interject. I feel like Stormy is doing way too much. I don't like Tiffany at all, but I felt like that was a moment between Tiffany and Kimmy to move forward and mend fences. That's how I feel. And I think that it's ridiculous for Stormy to come in and try to make things worse than what they are. Now, Tiffany did get an attitude towards the end, and then Kimmy was like, "Oh, you're getting smart." And then that's when Stormy was like, "Girl, when nobody even coming at you like that? When nobody coming at you like this, so why are you trying to get smart?" And then she was like, "That bitch is crazy." And then she walked off, and I'm just like, okay, so Stormy finna get the party started all season. Stormy finna be Melody's mouthpiece, in my opinion. My opinion. Stormy finna get some shit going. Stormy finna come at Destiny. Stormy finna be a ride or die for Melody. And there's nothing wrong with her being a ride or die for Melody. It's really not. It's nothing wrong with that. It is what it is. Okay. So that's all I really got on that. So before we get up out of here, let's get into some up and coming things that's going to happen on the Scotty by Nature TV brand. Let's get into it. And the Whether You Like It or Not panel will star Scotty by Nature TV, Giving You the Real Tea, Josiah's World TV, Yapra T, Simply Sakina, and Really Be TV. And we will be covering the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Basketball Wives, and we will be returning in May. All right, that's the T. We will be returning in May. All right. The Influence with Reggie, Artiste, and myself. We will be coming in April with our very own show about music. It's a limited series. It will be going on for 10 weeks. Expect guest appearances from our childhood friends as well as TTB and some possible others. Be on the lookout for the Influence. It will be a Saturday morning show in April. Also, Who Was Wrong is also going to come out in April as well, and it will be a Sunday morning show where it's going to be me and 10 other content creators having a banter about who was wrong, whether it will be a feud on reality TV, a movie, a sitcom, or what have you. Who was wrong? And I've already filmed 2 episodes of it already, and I'm probably going to film 2 more episodes on Sunday, which is tonight, with 2 of your favorites, okay? And I have so much more to go. I'm trying to get everybody in and out this week. Hopefully, I can get everybody in and out this week. So be on the lookout for Who Was Wrong, all right? Also, let's get into Roasted Review. Roasted Review will be airing Wednesday night on Giving You the Real Tea's channel at 8/7 Central. We will be roasting and gagging Candy and the Gang, as well as Love and Marriage Huntsville. Be on the lookout for that. Josiah told me that he won't be able to make it, so it may just be me and Terrence doing the roasting and the gagging, and it may be me and Terrence adding someone else to sit in for Josiah while he's gone, okay? And also, don't you forget about Boys Night Out, which comes on every 2 weeks, every other Saturday on Scotty by Nature TV with me, Terrence, Josiah, Maddie, and Jamar. Now, with that being said, you guys, your boys out of here, okay? Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video. Click on the notification bell button so you can be notified when the video drops. Hit me up on Twitter and Instagram. It will be at the bottom of the video. And if you want me to follow you back on IG, all you got to do is hit me up in the DMs with the hashtag Mrs. Team Scotty, and I would definitely follow you back. With that being said, you guys, your boys out of here. Until my next video, I will holler at you guys later. Peace out.